Assalamu alaikum. I would like to take this opportunity to talk about sustainability for any public school. And in this particular case, we'll talk about how Danish schools can create a sustainability so that they can generate their own funds as they move forward. Obviously, there are many ideas that can be brought forward, but I would like to bring the ideas that we are implementing right now in South Africa, and this model is basically taken from Chinese model of providing education in the rural areas. This is a very typical model, and I would like to talk a little bit more about it. As the screen says, my name is Dr. Naeem Syed. I profess at one of the universities here in the United States. I am also a director of ICT for a college here in New Hampshire. I have vast experience of working with Department of Education, and predominantly my responsibilities were and are to provide technology in education and how the new trend is working out for the schools and colleges to save money in providing education and create sustainability while providing free education, at the same time generating resources so they can survive in the coming years and decades. My name is, again, it's right here. You can see my contact information. I will bring it back again, so you folks, if you want to note it down or send me an email, feel free to send it to me, and or you can always call me. You're welcome to call me at any time. As I see on your website, Danish School is a great idea, it's a great concept, and my take would be how we can make it sustainable so it can last forever and it can keep doing the good work that it is providing right now. And I will tie it to what we are doing in other places in the world so we can take that model and implement it. I had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Shahid Iqbal, and he has been very kind enough to give me this opportunity to provide you with this focused presentation, and it will be a very limited 10 to 15 minutes presentation that I would like to do, and so you folks can understand where am I coming from. It won't be very specific, but I am more than happy to travel down and come down to you and make a personal presentation and show you the details on it. So feel free, give me a call, let me know, and I will be more than happy to come down at your convenience on it. I've heard some very good things about this program, and I could see some of the pictures that I see, and I can see these brave and the young girls will be able to contribute tremendously for our society, and at the same time we would like to get more people on board, so not only 2,000 to 3,000 or 4,000 and 10,000 become or use these facilities or these resources that we are providing, but we would like to bring in tens of thousands of students, and that's where my program specifically talk about. One of the things that I have put together and I would like to show to you folks is how we can create a technology solution which will work hands in hand with what we are doing to make this program to work. I had taken some time to put this website together so you folks can look at it and get some idea. It took me only one day to put it together for you folks. This is something that we are doing in South Africa on the model which is being done in China, and I think I have heard that there's one company who's also trying to do it in India also, to bring education to the areas where there isn't any education that they can transform. I can tell you one thing, that what I have learned in my 20 years experience working for various organizations including Department of Education, that education means learning. If a student learns, this is where your education is, and students learn in different ways, not necessarily standing in front of the board and you deliver a lecture and you expect the student to learn. It does not happen all the time. So basically in the process that I would like to present, and I would like to show it to you. Students learn in many ways. We have 6 senses ourselves, and students learn with all those 6 senses. So give you some idea that what we can do is implement this software for you. And this is one of the ways that we are doing it in South Africa, that we can also replicate for you, in addition to other ways that we can bring in, generate some funds, some ideas that we can generate for you. For example, in South Africa, they are doing is they have these schools. They are not as great schools as I see here in Danish schools. They are at best are any public school that you see in the third world. Plus, what I have found out while at my meeting, when I met with a couple of scholars from Pakistan who were visiting for that MIT conference that I was presenting, they said there are 4,200 schools which have computer labs. This is phenomenal. If we can tap into, if we can use those resources, you cannot imagine how many students can get educated through this program that we can implement for you. And by the way, this program, this software will be free for you. No cost at all. We'll bring it to you. Yes, there are some costs involved to run it, to implement it, and for that I am bound to work with the organizations here. For example, there's an organization in Boston, not very far from here. I personally know him, Mr. Negroponte, who has been promoting 1 laptop per child. They will be very interested in bringing something like this on board to Pakistan, and they have been I think there have been some offers made there. Then Belinda Gates Foundation is very interested in such programs where local government is involved in it, and we will work for you on it. We will do all the legwork for you, and with your backing with us, I think we will be able to implement that. So please keep that in mind, that this will come as a complete package for you, so you guys are successful. And I can tell you, if we can start as soon, we can do that in a year. We can do that during this summer vacation time, and so by Eid we can roll this thing out. We can have this up and running, and so for that I think time is an essence. So basically how this process works is that, for example, a student came to school and a lecture was given to them, and they were asked to learn certain things. Obviously, there are sometimes when the student is not able to understand what's going on, or they did not learn it. What do? They can go back. If they have access to a computer, or if they have access to a cell phone, they can watch the lecture themselves. For example, some of the examples are right here, and I will send you links on this, so you can always go in and check that out. So this is a complete lecture which is right here, which has been delivered to the student in the classroom. It describes, obviously it is in English right now because we are doing it for other countries, but it can also be available in the local language. Another functionality in it is whatever is written, you click on a button and it will read it for you. So if somebody is challenged and cannot understand and cannot read or write, they still can do it. Once you read it, you do a little bit of a test here, small, and you write something, and that will give you some idea how to do the things. And then you also can do a little quiz test on it for your own usage, for your own understanding, that you understand the concept, what is being taught to you, and answer some question, give you some idea, and then whatever the assignment is given to you through this program. And let me tell you, if you log in as a student, you will see how they will see that. And I'm writing it down. Every student will have their own login and a password, so when they go in, they will see the courses that they're taking. They're taking English, math, and all those subjects. So they will see what are the announcements made, what is the calendar looks like, what exactly they're going to be studying and doing this. And by the way, we will train the teachers also how to use it. Now, predominantly teachers are only kind of taking these resources and teaching it to students. So this very high-end educational material is equitable. So one teacher and the two teachers and the three teachers all across the state, all across Punjab will be teaching the same high-end subjects to the students. So let's say, for example, if the assignment is given, here's the assignment, they can do the assignment here. Obviously there's no assignment right now, and then they can drop it. So at the end of the day in the classroom they can do the assignment and they can send it and the teacher will get it right away. Now again, these are paradigm changes, paradigm shifts. And just to give you some ideas, these are the lectures which are available to the students. Now as you see that there are some dates in front of them. So what happens is, let's say if you're teaching this week a certain topic, only that will show up and only that will be available to student to look at, or the one the teacher allowed them to use it. So for example, if I want to click here and I want to see